Huh?
What's your captain?
Shu or Isha or shitbag. The luchador always prevails. Today is kind of a special day. A very, very dear friend of mine, like a brother to me. We spent many hours together growing up. We lived across the street from each other, and since my childhood situation wasn't always perfect, being generous, I spent a lot of time at his place with his parents, going on camping trips. He's a good guy, and he's always been there for me. But he moved to California a couple of years ago in pursuit of a career with his wife, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he got to go in the line of work he enjoys and gets to live with all the hipsters out in California. Eric's in town. Eric's in town to visit, so we're gonna hang out there today. Go get a little lunch, and then try some beers. Be a good time. For those of you that don't know, I've been home brewing beer since I was of age, legally, since I could legally brew beer. I've been brewing beer at least since I was 21, we'll say that. In my life, I did get to a point where I got to full mash brewing, which is a 4-hour process, at least 4-5 hours. And I don't have that kind of personal time. And my mash tun, I threw it out because it was disgusting, so... Not that any of that makes sense, but I haven't brewed beer in a minute, but I used to brew a lot of beer, used to enjoy brewing a lot of beer, and while Eric was still living here, he was aware that I was into beer. But Eric's really excited because he's gotten into craft beers the past, I don't know, a couple of years. We've communicated it, so we'll try a couple brews. He's gonna bring me some weird stuff, we'll pick some up. So you still like a store Black Friday to get beer?
Yeah,
I love it.
My Black Friday, early morning purchases are no longer electronics or any of that.
Well, I mean, with Cyber Monday and shit, I mean,
yeah,
it doesn't have to be.
Didn't even really do much, and the vast majority of it was online. We picked up a couple small things at Target, and that was just like more because it's just for us, it's a traditional thing. We just like to go
out, yeah. Like the masses.
Yeah, watch the craziness. Like, I'm not the person that's going to stand in line for 8 hours to buy like a 60-inch TV for $200.
No.
But I will watch other people, like, I want to see like stay-at-home moms getting like brawls over like a toaster. That's what I'm hoping to see every time I go out on Black Tuesday.
I want to see somebody get mauled.
Yeah.
I always wonder how much to exaggerate the character that I am in real life versus, what it should be perceived as. That's hard when I edit the stuff down. It's like, part of it's like, yeah, I am that weird in real life. I really do these weird things, so it's okay. And sometimes I'm like, nobody's going to believe that I really do these weird things. I don't want it to be perceived that I'm, like, putting it on. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm a little eccentric. This is Eric. Long time friend, brother to me. He lives in California. Unfortunately, he abandoned me for the sunny state and hipsters years ago. And I've missed him ever since. But he did come back to visit with family. So I get him for a couple of hours, and we've been enjoying each other's company and some craft brews. We're currently enjoying a sponge candy stout. We had a pale ale, a ski bum, among some other things that we're going to get to. I like beer. I'm not a beer snob. I'll still have a Budweiser or a Labatt Blue or a Molson, or I just enjoy
more sophisticated beers also.
I like beer as well. No, I basically am a beer snob. I'm not drinking Jenny if someone hands it to me.
That's fair.
It's not my fault. I'm surrounded by amazing local beer.
Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah. I definitely can get that. I definitely think that there are more selection. I feel like here it's, like I said,
It's growing, so it
is growing.
It's going up.
It's definitely, it's become a subculture here, and I think that everyone's trying to keep up. You even see it with the main chains trying to provide it. You know, the restaurants I work in having things like same seasonal on draft, or you know, at Cheese House. Cheese House. They, you know, I don't want to say it. They do have Southern Tier IPA, Flying Bison's Rusty Chain, and Sam's Seasonal. That's their draft selection.
It's good that more
stuff.
places are recognizing that people's tastes go beyond Coors and Corona.
Yeah, it's crappy macro brews that have dominated for so long. I think the even cooler thing about that is just like this, it's like this unsung ballad of the little man, because in so many instances you see large breweries have tried to use their power and its might to push little guys out.
Or they just snatch them up.
Yes.
And then those high quality craft breweries just get beat down by the beer community for being so.
And all they're trying to do is
even if it doesn't affect the product, it pisses off a lot of people.
Yes. And that's a very real thing. I mean, even in the instance of Anheuser-Busch trying to buy out Blue Moon, and them going, no, thank you, we're okay. And they go, sell to us, or we will crush you. And then they come out with Shotgun. And it has not affected them. It's a cheap imitation of the same beer, and it's okay. I will drink it if
Blue
it's
Moon's better.
Yeah, but Blue Moon is better. It's better beer. It's better quality. It's better craft. But that's just an instance where it's like you see these guys try and come in and be like, "We want to own you." And there are actually some really good documentaries. I don't know if you've seen the one. It's primarily like narrated and started by Sam Calagione from Dogfish Head.
No,
And that's funny because there was a Discovery, or I don't know if it's History. I think it's History. Had a sister companies anyway. They had a reality TV show with him and Dogfish Head. It was called Brewmasters, and it was like 7 episodes came out.
I have seen commercials for that. I've heard about it.
Yeah, and it did. As long as this isn't bent, which I don't think it is.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about too, but I think you'd notice it though.
I think so too. I'm like, oh, this is kind of thin. I'm like, you know what? No, it's really not so thin that it. Heat makes the world go around.
Yeah. Got the old heat wrench out today. I hate when people say shit like that.
Fucking accelerator.
Excuse me.
No. He's gonna sell the car back to the dealership.
This will be awkward for you, maybe. I don't really know how you feel about this, but there's some points where I have to talk to the camera and show what's going on, because if you watch it back, that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, and I feel obligated to explain that, so I don't just seem like, man, I don't see Lonnie. He's really weird. Like he's really getting out of touch. He's like talking to cameras and shit. He's like,
Cole, we need to talk to Lonnie. Have an intervention.
yeah, I think he's on something all the time.